saw this Reddit and I needed to share it because it's super duper relatable. Just being a Black woman, being in the community that tells us to cover up when males are around, or especially during the pandemic when us women started being able to work from home and just get comfortable with being in our bodies at home. So that is why I needed to bring this out. This Am I the A hole Reddit thread says, am I the a-hole for saying that if I have to wear a bra at home, so does my dad and brother? For starters, I am a 23-year-old female. I have the smallest chest in my family. My brother, 26, and my father, 57, both are a bit on the heavier side, but I have never used that against them before, and it's never been a big issue. Last week, my parents and brother came over for a surprise visit, and I happened to forego wearing a bra since it was just me at home loafing in my room and reading stuff. They wanted to stay a while and chat, have tea in the apartment, so I didn't really see a reason to put a bra on still. Fast forward a while, and I noticed my mom is giving me a look. I wasn't wearing anything particularly see-through or thin. It was just a regular graphic tee of my favorite hot sauce and some shorts. My mom told me to go change since it was inappropriate for me to be wearing so little with men in the house. I told her politely at first that I didn't think it was anything weird, and I used to wear these exact same clothes at our house all the time, not that long ago, and she never said anything. But then she started going off on a tangent about how I wasn't little anymore, and I couldn't get away with having them just swinging around in her own home. We argued a bit about it because I really can't be bothered to put on a bra during the weekend when I have no plans of going anywhere, but she kept insisting that I was being a terrible host and exposing myself. My dad and brother were also on her side, brother more reluctantly, and just told me to do whatever she wants, and it wasn't a big deal. I don't know why, but I just felt so done and stressed at this point that I snapped. If I have to wear a bra in my own house because of my chest, then so do dad and bro. I could tell right away that my comment made my dad feel hurt, and I did feel immensely guilty afterwards, but I still don't think I should have to put on a bra for a surprise visit when they were going to leave soon anyway. My brother tells me I took it too far, and I should have just either ignored her or changed for that little while they were visiting. My mom also still refuses to talk to me until I apologize for my inappropriate comment. Am I the a-hole? This is a good one. I'm going to make a part 2 because she has some edits, and I'm going to read through some of the comments. So stay tuned for part 2. Okay, so part 2 of Am I the a-hole for saying that my dad and bro have to put on a bra if I have to put on a bra in my own home. So she made some edits because she was reading through the comments. She says, when I said my brother and dad were backing up my mom, my dad was very vocally backing her up and enforcing this need to wear a bra behavior. He and my mom are just afraid that if I'm not wearing a bra when they're around, I probably won't for other guests, and that makes me immodest. My brother just sided with them because he already gets on my mom's nerves enough for other reasons, so he didn't want to draw any fire. My mom is the type of person who even wears bras to sleep. So for her, wearing one really isn't a big deal. She often says that not wearing one will lead to saggy chest in the future. Her comment wasn't really meant to be a jab at the men's ability to keep it in their pants. It's just really her own thoughts on the matter. Purity culture is terrible. It really attempts to keep women in their place because for whatever reason, thinking that women being put in their place is what keeps men on their behavior. And women enforce purity culture just as much as patriarchal standards. Women are the attack dogs. Women really are. Women are the ones that are doing a lot of the enforcing of patriarchal and purity culture standards. Okay, some of the comments. Not the a-hole. You can't give me rules on my body in my house. Also really creeped out by the whole idea of women having to cover up their bodies for men in their family. Someone else says, exactly, they were at your house. If they don't like the way you choose to dress in your house, they can leave. And people really don't like women being free in their own bodies. They really just don't. They really act like women should be ashamed of the bodies that we were given by nature. It's just so weird. This other woman says, I agree, regardless of breast size, too. I've got the largest hooters in my direct and extended family, and I wouldn't care if they were on their way home from church and I was lounging around the house in nothing but sweats and nipple stickers. Don't show up to people's house unannounced, and don't show up to people's house and think that you can dictate what they're wearing. My grandma told me once that a shirt I'd worn had made my grandpa uncomfortable, and I was literally never comfortable with him ever again. It's honestly really sad. He was a sweet man and a wonderful grandpa. I miss him a lot and regret that our relationship got derailed that way. I also never felt comfortable with any male extended family members ever again. Ladies, do not allow other women to put these standards on you and derail how you feel about yourself and other people.